everyone, welcome to Mission for Excellence. Today we will do mean and variance of a random variable. Mean and variance of a random variable, or you can say discrete random variable. In the previous video, I have told you about the probability distribution of a random variable. So now let us define the mean. Mean is denoted as mu. Means average. So this mean is denoted as mu, and that will be equal to summation pi xi, I from 1 to n, means it is the sum of all probabilities multiplied by the random variable xi. So we can write it as p1 x1 p2 x2 plus up to pn xn. So this is the mean, and variance is defined as expectation. Expectation means mean, expectation of x square minus ex whole square, where ex is this nothing but this mean. This mean is also written as ex. This is ex, mean. It is also known as expectation. This is also known as expectation. So this is the mean, and this is variance, ex square minus expectation whole square, and we can write it as pi xi square summation minus mu square. Or if you put the value of mu here also, then you can get summation pi xi square minus summation pi xi whole square. So this is the value of variance, and under root of variance is known as standard deviation. Standard deviation. First you have to calculate the variance, and then its under root is known as standard deviation. So these are the three formulas which we use in case of discrete random variables. So this is mean, variance and standard deviation. Now I will tell you the use of permutation and combination to calculate the mean and variance. How can we use the permutation and combination? Permutation means arrangements. So this permutation indicates arrangements, and this combination means making groups. For this, let us first understand the factorial notation. Factorial. We denote the factorial by this notation, factorial n, or we denote it by factorial n, and its value is equal to 1 multiply 2 multiply 3 up to n. For example, if you have to find out factorial 3, then its value will be 1 into 2 into 3, that is 6. If you find out the factorial 5, then its value will be 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, that is equal to 120. So in this way we can find the factorial. Now let us come to permutation. So the permutation is, the notation for permutation is NPR. NPR, where n denotes the total number of objects, and R is number of objects taken for arrangements. arrangements. What does it mean? Suppose if you have 3 objects, 3 colors, and you have to make a flag. To understand the concept of permutation and combination, let us take an example. Suppose we have cloth of 3 colors, black, red and green, and we have to make a flag with 2 colors. So now either we can make flag with black or green, we can make green and black, black and red, red and black, red and green and red. So this is the case of permutation, means arrangements. We have to arrange 2 colors. So in this case the order is compulsory. We mentioned the order also. Here the green color is on the 2nd position and here green color is on the 1st position. So in this the order matters. So this is the case of permutation. And if you have to select only the 2 colors, not you have to make them these flags, it means the arrangement doesn't matter. You have to select only 2 colors, like you have to select 2 students from the full class. This is the case of combination. So in this case either you can choose black and green, black or red, or green or red. Black green and green black are same things. So either you can take green black or you can take black green. So order doesn't matter. So this is the case of combination. This is the case of combination. In permutation we denote it by NPR and combination is denoted by NCR, where N is the total number of the objects and R is the number you have to take objects at a time. So in this case the value of N is 3 in both cases. Here also value of N is 3 and here also value of N is 3 and value of R in both the cases is 2. R equal to 2 and here also R equal to 2. Now let us write the value of NPR and NCR. So NPR is written as N factorial upon N minus R factorial and NCR is written as N factorial R factorial and N minus R factorial. So there is a difference of this R factorial in both cases. So let us take this example again, the example of flags. So we had 3 colors and we have to take 2 at a time. So value of N is 3 and R equal to 2. So let us calculate NPR and NCR in both cases. So NPR, first we are calculating permutation 3P2. So let us write here 3 factorial upon 3 minus 2 factorial. So 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 and 3 minus 2 factorial is 1 factorial. So 1 factorial is only 1. So the answer will be 6. And you have seen in the example that there were 6 types of arrangements in making the flags. So now let us calculate this combination. So NCR means 3C2, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 minus 2 factorial. So it comes out to be 3 into 2 into 1. 2 factorial is 2 into 1 and 1 factorial is again 1. So this 2 is cancelled. So the answer is 3. And you have seen in the example that there were only 3 groups, black green, red green and black red. And there were 3 arrangements of the colors. So this is the concept of permutation and combination which we often use in case of probability distribution. So let us take one example related to this permutation combination as well as probability distribution. Now let us take the example which contains the concept of permutation combination as well as probability distribution, mean and variance all. So now the question is, from a lot of 10 items containing 3 defective, a sample of 4 items is drawn at random. It means we have total 10 items out of which the 3 are defective and we take out 4 items from that lot. So if X denotes the number of defective items in the sample, find the mean and variance. So we have to find the mean and variance. So let us solve this. So we have total is 10. Out of these 10, 3 are defective. So defective pieces are 3. It means the good pieces are 7. The remaining are good. So we have total 10 items. Out of these, 3 are defective and 7 are good. So now we draw sample of 4 items. 4 items. When we select 4 items from these 10, what are the possibilities? The possible cases are all the 4 items are good, 3 are good, 1 is bad, 2 good, 2 bad, and 1 good, 3 bad, and all the 4 are bad. And the question is the x denotes the number of defective items. So we can take the x can have values. X can have values 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, because we may have all the 4 items defective, 3 items defective, 2 defective, 1 defective and 0 defective, because x denotes the number of defective. So these are the possibilities. So now let us calculate the probability of each and every case one by one. So now we calculate the probability for x equal to 0. Probability of x equal to 0 means no defective item. This means no defective. No defective means all are good, and we have good is 7. So out of these 7 we have to draw 4 good items, means we use the concept of combination. In combination we only select, we don't arrange them. So we will write here 7C4. This is the favorable case. Probability means favorable upon total. So out of total 10 we have to draw 4. So when you calculate it, 7 factorial, 4 factorial, 3 factorial divided by 10 factorial, 4 factorial, 10 minus 4, 6 factorial. To understand the concept of permutation and combination and mean and variance, let us take an example. From a lot of 10 items, means we have total 10 items containing 3 defective, a sample of 4 items is drawn at random. Let x denotes the number of defective items in the sample. So find the mean and variance. So we have total 10 items. Total items is 10. Out of these, defective are 3. It means the good items are 7. So now the x denotes, variable x denotes the number of defective items. If we select 4 items, then what are the possible cases that for all are good, means there is no defective, x is 0, 1 defective, 2 defective, 3 defective. 4 defective items we can't take because we have total 3 defective. It means the 4th one is good item. So the possible number of x is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So now let us calculate the probability in each case. So now first we take probability of x equal to 0. X equal to 0 means 0 defective, means all the items are good. So we have total 7 good items. So we take 7. Out of these we have to select 4, and this is the favorable cases, and the total cases is 10. So we take 10C4. Out of 10 we have to draw 4 balls, 4 items. So now when you calculate it, 7C4, as I told you earlier, 7 factorial, 4 factorial, 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. And this is 10 factorial, 4 factorial, 10 minus 4, 6 factorial. So when you calculate, it becomes 7 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial. It goes up. So 4 factorial into 6 factorial divided by 10 factorial. As I told you earlier, the factorial notation, so we can write it as 7 factorial. This 4 factorial is cancelled. 6 factorial is taken as 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, means 3 factorial, and this 3 factorial, and 10 factorial we can open it also, 10 into 9 into 8, and up to this lower term we can open it. So this is 7 factorial. So now this sum terms are cancelled, 3 factorial, 7 factorial, and when you calculate, it comes out to be 1 by 6. So the probability for x equal to 0 is 1 by 6. So let us write it. Now let us discuss the case of probability x equal to 1. X equal to 1 means we have one defective item. So out of these 3, we have to select one. So we take 3C1 because we have 3 defective. Out of these we have to take 1, and rest out of 7 we have to select 4 items. 1 we have selected this defective, and the remaining 3 are good. That's why we take here 3 good out of 7. And the total probability we calculate favorable upon total. The total will be same, 10C4, and when you calculate this you will get 1 by 2. Similarly, we can take probability for x equal to 2 defective out of these 3, so 3C2, and the remaining out of these 4, 2 are defective, so 2 are good. So out of this 7 we take 2 good items, and the total we have to take 4 out of 10. So it comes out to be 3 by 10. And probability for x equal to 3. Now 3 defective out of these 3. So we take 3C3 into 7C. Now 3 we have taken out of this 4. So this we take only one good item. Out of 10 we take 4. 10C4. So this comes out to be 1 by 30. So these are all the cases of probabilities. So probability for x 0, 1, 2 and 3. So now let us write the probability distribution. Probability distribution. In probability distribution we have to write x and px in a column. So this x is 0, 1, 2, 3, and probability distribution is 1 by 6, 1 by 2, 3 by 10 and 1 by 30. This is known as probability distribution. Write all the probabilities together in a table. So this gives you probability distribution. So now let us calculate mean and variance. So as we know, the value of mean is summation pi xi. So now let us make here table. Here we write xi, here we write pi, here we write pi xi, here we write xi square, and here we write pi xi square. These are the columns of the table. Value of x is 0, 1, 2 and 3. And the corresponding probabilities are 1 by 6, 1 by 2, 3 by 10, 1 by 30. So now multiply these two. We write here. So 0 multiply 1 by 6 is 0. 1 multiply 1 by 2. 2 multiply 3 by 10. We get 6 by 10. 6 by 10 means 3 by 5. And here we get 3 by 30 means 1 by 10. Take here xi square. Xi are these, so take the square of these. 0 into 0, 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 3, 9. Now pi xi, so multiply these two columns. This is pi and this is xi square. So let us multiply. So we get 0, 1 by 2, 12 by 10. 12 by 10 comes out to be 6 by 5. And this is 9 by 30. 9 by 30 comes out to be 3 by 10. So now let us apply the formula for mean and variance. So mean is summation pi xi. means you have to add all the values of pi xi. So these are the values of pi xi. So add all these values. So this is 0 plus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 10. So this comes out to be 6 by 5. When you add all this, you will get 6 by 5. And now let us calculate variance. Variance is summation pi xi square minus mean square. This is mean. So take the sum of all these values. 0, 1 by 2, 6 by 5, 3 by 10 minus mean square. Mean is 6 by 5. So we take here 6 by 5 square. So calculating these, we get 14 by 25. So this is the variance. If you have to calculate the standard deviation also, it was not given in the question, but if it is in the question, calculate standard deviation, then we take under root of variance. Under root of variance means under root of 14 by 25. So root of 25 is 5. So it comes out root 14 by 5. So this is the standard deviation. Hope you like the video. So if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment box or you can WhatsApp me. And if you have not still subscribed the channel, please subscribe it and click on the bell icon to get the latest notification.